Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Trenchless Tuesday. It is Tuesday, February 21st. I have a cool project I've been working on since October of last year that I wanted to share with you guys. This is a project that I went out and inspected in October, like I mentioned, with ITD, which is the Idaho Transportation Department. And it is a project that is actually under an airport. There are many culverts that are under an airport that are actually, it sits right in the mountains. And the cool part of this project is that this airport is only accessible by private planes, and it is a dirt field. But because it is an active strip throughout the summer months, we can't have it shut down. So they're choosing to, and it also can be used in the winter as well, but they're choosing to reline so that the airport never actually has to shut down. So what you can see is a map above the Garden Valley Airport, and you can see the strips under the airport runway. So I went in and looked at all 7 of these culverts in October. And essentially, here's kind of a breakdown of how it looks from left to right. If you are an aerial view of the airport, this is kind of it running across. The 7th one that's a little bit off screen, you can't actually see here. This was the beautiful day I got to go out to in October. As you can see, it was gorgeous. There was no wind. It was a perfect day to be inspecting pipes. I'm just going to quickly show you kind of the issue with each one of these. This one on the left was culvert 1. It was the newest culvert put in the airport. You can see it has almost minimal damage. This one actually could have gone much, much longer without being relined, but they chose to do it all at the same time because they had the other issues with the other culverts. So they want to take care of them all at once. So essentially the culverts will have solid wall HDPE, which is going to be snap tight they're using, and they'll not have to worry about it for 100 years, but they're all going to have the exact same design life now and the exact same livelihood. This one on the right, you can see is a typical case of a rusted out bottom. It's rusting up the sidewalls. We've got some holes in the bottom here. It goes through the culvert. It's fairly straight. Same thing with the culvert here. This is culvert 3 on the left. Less rust than culvert 2, fairly straight through at that culvert. Same thing with culvert 4 over here. We're just getting rust on the bottom, straight through. You can see the other end, very little deflection. Culvert 5 is very rusted through on the sides, and you can't really see it very well in this picture, but we got some sagging where the airport runway is actually bringing down the pipe a little bit. So we're starting to see a little bit what we call deflection in the pipe. Culvert 6 over here is same thing, rusted bottom. Again, there's a little bit of sagging over here, not as bad as culvert 5, but it is prominent. These are 2 different shots of culvert 7. Culvert 7 also has this sagging over here on the right. You can see that obviously the inlet has taken a little bit of a beating here. But yeah, those are the 7 culverts we looked at. Spent quite a few hours going through bushes and the side here. So this is kind of my post follow-up notes that I sent to ITD following these inspections. They actually gave me the links of them. We didn't LiDAR them because they had already LiDAR'd them before I got out there and sent me what the existing were as well as what the links were. So I just took the notes with what I recommended for a liner size. And essentially, here is all the pipe that is currently en route to Idaho. It left our plant in Kingman. One of the trucks, this purple truck left Kingman yesterday, and this black truck up here with all this pipe just left about an hour ago. So I can't wait to come back on Trenchless Tuesday when I'm on site and show you guys how ITD is going to self-install this. Have a great week. See you next Tuesday.